We took a lot of risks with this one and a lot of big leaps, and I think they were so great and were needed for this film to expand it and for these characters and for this world. And I think it's so incredible, and I'm excited for people to see it, and I hope they like it. So I'm proud of it.
Welcome to Hollywood First Look. I'm your host, Carolyn, and today we are here on the red carpet, or the blue carpet, for the Black Phone 2. The Grabber is back, and this time he is haunting your dreams. Let's take a first look. Joe pitched the Hell Phone and the Mask as the Grabber's true face. I would love to know what part of that pitch actually stayed in the movie, and what sort of enhancements did you ultimately create for that?
Well, a lot of, almost everything he initially pitched to us stayed. He called me up and said, I've got the dumbest idea for a sequel. And I'm like, great, I love dumb ideas, let's go. And he pitched, a phone rings, thin answers, and it's the Grabber calling him from hell, and now the mask is his face. And we were like, yeah, that's a movie. And I got excited. I was like, that's what the second film wants to be. And so from there it was revisiting the characters, revisiting the rules we'd created in the first movie to make sure we didn't violate them. You don't want to make a sequel that just breaks all the rules you set up. And so we went through and examined every rule we made and then said, how can we play around with that and expand upon that differently? And how can we build the Grabber's mythology up a little more? And how can we visit these characters and see where they've come? And watch, because they both had very profound experiences with the supernatural. So what has that done to them? Well, it didn't make them the cool kids at school. It made them the ostracized kids at school, the weird kids, the kids that feel weird, the kids that feel different and don't feel like they're deserving of love or friendship. And revisiting those characters and seeing how they work together and their relationship together was just so much fun, and expanding upon all that and then being able to just play around with all of our characters again was just so much fun.
Doing a second film can be a little daunting. The script has to be perfect. So when your husband tells you he wants to shoot on Super 8, as an executive producer, knowing how weird that sort of format goes, what was your first initial thought?
Oh, let's go for it. I love it. First of all, I love a challenge, but also now Super 8 has become so signature to Scott's style, beginning with Sinister, building on it in the first Black Phone, and now Black Phone 2, it's so prevalent through the entire film. And it has this really kind of terrifying quality to it. It's so unstable. The color is so deeply saturated. It feels dangerous. It feels subversive. So we had to do it. And of course it came with a lot of challenges. Shooting on film always does. But they were welcome challenges. And many of the unusual kind of jitters and mistakes and little pops and strange light leaks, those have wound up in the movie, and they're special to the imprint of the film.
So you're stepping into a franchise that is already filled with trauma and a fan base. I would love to know, how do you kind of ground your performance in this other world that's already been set for you?
It's so well said and so well put, because it's like entering after the pit stop into the Formula One track, where everyone is going really fast. And that's your chance to, boom, match that velocity. And I was very lucky to have a character that it was beautifully written. And so that made it very, very easy. And all the rest is only, following your leader, your director. And Scott, he's one of those directors that he knows exactly what he wants. And then he's very generous in terms of how he understands that this is an everybody process type of thing. Every element is crucial, and he takes everyone in consideration, and he brings his team together in such a way that everyone, puts a big piece on it.
When you found out that your character is resurrected, and how that storyline has kind of a through line through the movie. What were your initial thoughts? Obviously, you were happy. But like...
Yeah. No, I mean, I was wondering how I was going to be a part of it, and to be brought back to life as a new character, the younger brother, was a really cool opportunity because he's so different. The character that I portray now in this film is a completely different character than the first one, and I think it's a really good opportunity for, now the audience to see me doing something else, showing that range. So it's a good opportunity as an actor, and overall, just being a part of a sequel this big is amazing.
It's a lot of fun and very creepy, and just to bring this world to the big screen again and bring Finney back after 5 years, it's crazy. It's a crazy experience. The first premiere was here when I was 14, and I'm back here, and it's really strange. It's like a full circle moment. We took a lot of risks with this one, and a lot of big leaps, and I think they were so great and were needed for this film to expand it and for these characters and for this world. And I think it's so incredible. I'm excited for people to see it, and I hope they like it. So I'm proud of it.
It was honestly a really big challenge for me. I'm really glad that we got to dive deeper into her storyline and learn more about her dreams and these visions that she's having. I think it was interesting because she's older and so am I, and we kind of had that big time span in between. And so it was an interesting challenge for me to take the traumatic events that she had in the past and that she carried with her in the future. It was honestly so great getting to see everyone again, and you're always so comfortable when you're working with people that you've worked with in the past. But Ethan, I didn't get to work with in the first movie, so it was awesome getting to work with him in this film, and he's such an incredible actor, and I feel like he inspired me in so many different ways. I feel like I learned so much from him, just being around him on set, really.
Well, this is my third film with Scott Derrickson and Cargill, the writer-director team, and they know so much about this genre. They love it so much that I feel like I'm getting to play rhythm guitar with the Beatles or something. They just, in this genre, they know, they're fantastic at it. I always feel if you don't care about characters, then you don't care about the stunts. You don't, it's a lot of action movies and thrillers and scary movies, they kind of forget to make you care about the characters. And then it doesn't matter how many cool camera moves you have or how many neat things you blow up. I was really moved by these young people in the movie. I really was. I thought they were really beautiful. So when you care about them, then you want them to defeat the nemesis that I am.